she granted our request kasi I know a lot of teams, a lot of people are inviting her, but still sa atin siya nag-go tonight. So our speaker for tonight is one of the pillars, one of the pioneering na someone from our corporate office. Ayan, grabe na, parang na-starstruck ako. Ayan. So, she is also a, yan na. She is also a she is also one of the, ano to, wait lang. Start pa ako kay Ma'am Ting. Yan, pioneering siya kasi since nag-start yung USANA dito sa Philippines noong 2009, nandito na siya. So she is one of the longest USANA corporate pillar na nandito. So let us welcome one of the person from the USANA's Ethics and Education Department, Ma'am Tin Cobreros. Ayan, Ma'am Tin.
Thank you. Thank you, Roseanne. Good afternoon, everyone. Oo nga, actually, bad weather this afternoon. It's also rainy here in Metro Manila. So, hello po to all our associates from Bataan, Germany, La Union, La Trinidad. I miss Baguio. Palagi kami dapat may training every year sa Baguio eh. I remember, di ba, Jever? Kaya lang yun nga, because of the pandemic, we were not able to travel sa north and we miss the cold weather. Kasi kahit po umuulan, it's super hot pa rin in Metro Manila. And so anyway po, again, we are so grateful for your invitation that you are really serious in doing an ethical business, especially your USANA business, and we are grateful that we were invited to your team meeting. So before we go po sa ating training, nag-request ako kay Jever if I can add some important reminders, especially I know that these are the leaders in your organization and we really need your help to cascade these important reminders to our especially ones kasi they're not really aware of the policy. I know that you have your own new associates training orientation, and it's really important that before we tell them on how to do the business talaga ng maximizing it, we have to inform them of the basic policies in promoting our USANA business. So this is in line with our goal in helping you build an ethical business in USANA. And always remember po, yung mga taga-ethics, best friends niyo po kami sa USANA. So always communicate with us if you have any issues with regards to USANA's policies and procedures. And we are here to protect the company and of course to protect our associates. So yun po yung main function talaga ng Ethics and Education Department. It's really to protect the company and protect our associates. So of course, when we are promoting our USANA business, we are always in line with our 4 core values, yung health, excellence, integrity, and community. So just remember po that values drive our brand. So hindi lang talaga USANA is not really about making money, but it's about our values on how we can help people change their lives as well. So again, as I said kanina, I am asking all the support of the leaders that when we are promoting our products, we should not associate them with coronavirus because you know that especially our new associates, when they are promoting USANA products, they will always associate them with coronavirus, yung mga hashtag fight COVID, hashtag coronavirus. Ayan, so we are strictly not allowed to promote our products in conjunction with coronavirus because our regulators may see that we are promoting our products that can prevent or cure coronavirus. That's why po, pinaka-avoid talaga natin i-promote nila yung products natin in conjunction with coronavirus. And of course, we cannot associate our products with any kinds of disease or medical conditions. So please remind na lang po natin yung mga associates natin, especially when they are creating their own recommendation in social media, that this is for high blood pressure or diabetes or anti-inflammatory, anti-allergy. So let us educate our associates, especially the new ones when it comes to promoting our products in social media. And again, this is just a summary po kasi also our regulators are very proactive in checking yung mga posts ng ating mga associates when it comes to sharing the USANA financial benefits, yung income opportunity. So these are just the summary, the phrases that they really cannot use or they really cannot post, yung mga residual income, yung no selling required, that when you join USANA, you will automatically get residual income. So those are not allowed. And also yung mga financial freedom. So we're no longer allowed to use those when we are promoting the USANA income opportunity. And of course, number one po yung showing of checks or earnings. So that is strictly prohibited. Even there's an income disclaimer because our regulators might think that we are promoting USANA, that everyone can earn the same amount, and we don't want to mislead our prospects or our customers. So clear po tayo. This is just a reminder. I know ang mga leaders naman wala na masyadong mga mga violations, but sa mga cases po natin, mostly are coming from the BC, yung mga business centers, especially the new ones, because they are not really aware. And it's really important that the sponsors, the uplines, educate their downlines properly when it comes to promoting our products, because alam niyo naman po, our regulators are very strict and ayaw natin na bigyan tayo ng warning ng ating mga regulators. So now we go to our main topic this evening. So I know lahat tayo naka-receive ng email from the corporate about the enforcement of the official receipt effective next year. So new year, new policies daw. But just a disclaimer that each associate is responsible for paying taxes on any income generated as an independent associate. So USANA will not give out personal advice or personal tax advice. So you consult with account CPA. Ayan. So this training po, this is not personal advice, but we are just reminding you of the government mandate. And just to let you know, this is not just a policy of USANA, but the policy of our government when it comes to issuing official receipt. And we all know po that during the time that we were enrolling as an associate, it's already a requirement to have a valid tax identification number. So please ensure yung if you have prospects pa lang, or you can advise your mga downlines that when they're doing their prospecting, i-check na po nila if their prospects have their valid Philippine tax identification number, because this is important. So this is important because when when you earn a commission from USANA, automatic we are deducting withholding tax from your commission. And of course, we are sending the list, the alpha list of this to BIR. So corresponding with your name, corresponding with the tax identification number. So it should always be correct kasi napapenalize din po tayo ng BIR if we are providing them incorrect information, especially when it comes to your tax identification number. So let's us make sure correct. And remember, after you are deducted with the withholding tax, every quarter you are getting the BIR 2307, the certificate of creditable tax withheld at source. If you're getting it from USANA every quarter, it's being mailed via registered mail. So I hope nakaka-receive po tayo, because those certificates, those papers are important when you are filing for your income tax return. Okay? So if ever wala tayong nare-receive, you can send an email to our customer service and they will provide you a copy. And please also make sure that the contact information, especially the address, are updated in our system, because as I've said, it is being sent via registered mail. Hindi po kasi siya pwede yung mga courier, baka mawala. And also we need a proof talaga that it was sent to you. That's why it is being sent via registered mail. So importante yung document na yon, do not throw it, because you need it sa pag-file ng income tax return. So let's go to official receipt. I know na naka-receive tayo lahat ng email from the corporate, but it doesn't mean naman na we have to be stressed about it, diba? Kasi ano naman to this is mandated by law. And if you are engaged in business a long time ago, you're very familiar na with official receipt. Anyway po, pag tayo naman nagpa-purchase din ng anything from any establishment, we are asking for a sales invoice official receipts every time, right? Kasi that is a proof that we paid for that merchandise or that service. So it's the same logic po with USANA. When USANA pays the associate's commission, then the associate in return is required to issue USANA the BIR registered official receipt. Kasi during the time po, it's been in our policy ever since we started in USANA in 2009. But we were not strictly implementing this kasi yung BIR naman that time, they're not very strict. But now, starting last 2017, they have been very strict in our audit. So they are requiring all associates earning commissions that they should provide official receipt as a proof that we have paid you the commission. So yung mga bank transfers, yung mga check stubs, they are not enough as proof sa BIR. And besides that, USANA po is one of the large taxpayers here in the Philippines. That's why talagang inaay talaga tayo ng BIR when it comes to documentation. So I know naman that it's not something na hindi natin gagawin because we want to be compliant. And you know that USANA is a very compliant company, especially with regards to government mandate. And of course, we want our associates to be compliant as well. That's why we are strictly implementing this. And aside from that, ayaw din natin na ma-violate natin yung policy ng BIR and ayaw din natin ma-penalize tayo ng BIR because nobody wants to mess with the BIR, right? So we will be compliant. If USANA, the company is compliant, of course, the associate will be compliant as well. So here is an example of an official receipt that is under VAT registered. So if your registration is under it's VAT registered. So this is the example of the official receipt that you will provide with USANA. Of course, if VAT registered ka, yung official receipt mo should be VAT registered then. And this is the example of a non-VAT registration official receipt. Of course, if you are registered as non-VAT din yung OR na i-issue mo sa USANA. If ever you have already a current official receipt kasi most of our associates, they have existing business already, pwede naman po yun gamitin to issue USANA, but please ensure that the registration of the official receipt is under your name or the main applicant's name. So we are just after the main applicant to issue the official receipt. The co-op doesn't have to issue official receipts. It's always the main applicant. Ayan. So last June, nag-send na naman po ang BIR ng another memorandum reminding yung mga unregistered businesses to register their business already. So it's not just only the digital or the online resellers kasi nakasulat dito yung mga online resellers, but because a lot of businessmen, mga entrepreneurs, those with physical address, they all brought their business online because of the pandemic. So a lot of businesses are unregistered pala. So na-check ng DTI yan, ng BIR, that a lot of taxpayers engaged in business is violating and they are violating the law. So it's mandated by law that all taxpayers engaged in business are required to issue official receipts for exchange of services and sales invoice for merchandise, exchange of merchandise or goods. So talagang it is a requirement po ng BIR or ng government natin, and not just a mandate of USANA. But this has been in our policy ever since. So ayan po, it says here in the revenue memorandum ng BIR, issuance of registered sales invoice or official receipt for every sale of goods or services to client. Actually po, amounting to 25 pesos and above, we are required to issue official receipt or sales invoice. So we all understand this, di ba? Because we're not, when we are dealing with our suppliers naman in everyday life, we are always asking for official receipt, right? Because it is our right. It is our right to ask for official receipt. And the same manner po, It is your obligation being in an entrepreneur, a taxpayer engaged in business. Ayan. So, of course, before you will be able to print your official receipt, you have to register your business with the BIR. Kasi we cannot print naman po any kind of official receipt. I know marami naman pong pwedeng mag-print ng official receipt, but please take note that only BIR registered official receipts accepted. Hindi po pwede yung fake official receipt. That is a crime and punishable by law. Marami po nagpiprint ng mga fake na documents, right? So we have to be careful when we're dealing with this vendor. So of course, a lot of entrepreneurs we know hindi naman nag-register ng business because most of the reason it's a hassle or time consuming, especially here in the Philippines because a lot of requirements, mahaba yung pila. But you know what? As I've said, when you are doing the USANA business, you have to be compliant, not just with USANA, but also with the law. Kasi what are the benefits? There are so many benefits when we register a business. So you know that USANA is a legal business, right? When you are engaged in doing your USANA business, you are doing a business that is legitimate. So what are some of the benefits when you register your business? Avoid legal problems, of course. If your business is hiding behind the law, hindi ka nag-register ng business, you don't have peace of mind because you will be penalized. If not now, probably in the future. So the question is not if but when, 'di ba? Parang mga regulators din natin 'yan sa mga claims natin eh. Ang malaking question is not if but when, 'di ba? So if you want to have peace of mind, you don't want to think of the BAR thing, yan, register your business. And of course, secure your reputation, 'di ba? Beyond the fees that you have to pay, if you get caught by BIR, of course, you will lose definitely your reputation. Of course, credibility matters, di ba? And earn trust in your network. This is what I'm saying, di ba? Even us, we're not going to buy anything from somebody that is not registered or not legitimate. So the same way with our customers. They can trust us if our business is legitimate. So earn trust in your network. And we want to make sure or we want to make our customers feel that they are safe when they are dealing with us. And liberty to fully market. Of course, when you are registered, you are not scared to go out there and promote your products or your services, di ba? You have the liberty to fully market because you know that your business is legitimate and is registered. So you're not scared. You're not scared to go out there, especially now that all businesses are doing it online, di ba? And conduct business with big customers, di ba? Siyempre, dream big. Opportunity comes to those who are prepared. So let's say, example, you have a prospect that they want to purchase 200 bottles of policy because they want to give it as giveaway for the Christmas party to their employees instead of mga ham, di ba? They are now thinking of the wellness of the employees, especially during this time. So what if you have that kind of customer but you are not prepared? Of course, these customers, these big time customers, they will deal with legitimate companies only, and they will require you to provide them the sales invoice. So are you prepared? So prepared ka ba? And you know, it's true because we have been receiving a lot of inquiries from associates if they can sell big volumes because they have prospects who wanted to purchase giveaways for their employees during the Christmas season kasi they are thinking of the health and wellness of their employees already, di ba? So more customers, it is equals to more income, di ba? Siyempre, yan naman yung goal natin palagi when we're putting up a business, to get more income. So, how can we do that if our business is not legitimate? So, we have to change also the mindset of our associates. I know it would be hard for you to cascade, especially to the new ones, especially those who are just going to start with their USANA business, kasi they have to do this registration pa. But they will just do the registration only one time. Wala na silang iisipin. But and also yung mindset nila, you have to change it kasi USANA business is a long-term and sustainable business. So talaga naman na kailangan nilang i-register yung business nila. So those are just few of the benefits. And I know you can think of a lot more benefits during the time that you will cascade this to your downlines. Pero ang simple ano lang po dyan is talaga is we are required. Because if they will not issue official receipt, starting po ng January 1, 2021, automatic magdededuct na ang USANA ng 30% from your commission if wala kayong official receipt. That's why po we will encourage or we are encouraging all associates if they can provide already a blank booklet ng official receipt. And yung 30% na madededuct from your commission will only be refunded if you are compliant. If nakapag-issue ka na ng official receipt and then i-refund na ng USANA. Okay, di ba? So, ibig sabihin po, kaliwaan lang. So, every commission week is equals to one official receipt. Hindi siya pwedeng cumulative or total commission for a month or for a year. So, 1:1 palagi. One commission week is equals to one official receipt. Okay? Then you can send it to our offices. Kung saan kayo malapit, syempre north kayo, mas malapit kayo sa office natin in Makati. So how to register your business? Of course, ito I know naman you are so familiar with how to register your business, and I'm sure it's very easy to register business in Baguio or in your area. But this is just some of the few tips on how. You can also find this in the website of the BIR. So just have to comply with the following requirements. If you are going to register a single or sole proprietorship, then you have to register your business name with the Department of Trade and Industry. If you are going to register a corporation or partnership, then you have to register your business with the Securities and Exchange Commission. But most of our associates, those starting with the business lang, nag-register muna sila sa Department of Trade and Industry. And guys, you can easily register your business name with DTI online. Wala pang 5 minutes actually. Basta prepared lang kayo, may business name na kayo, you just have to pay it online. And yun, makukuha nyo na agad yung certification nyo online din. And another requirement, of course, is the tax identification number. But since associate na kayo ng USANA, you have already an existing tax identification number. And if you're just going to register a sole proprietor or single proprietorship business, you don't have to apply for another tax identification number. You just have to use your existing TIN. Unless magre-register kayo ng partnership or corporation. So of course, you have to register for another TIN. Pero if you are only going to register under sole proprietor, you can just use your existing tax identification number. And of course, when those are complied, you just have to register your business with the BIR. So of course, ito na yung mga paperwork. Kasi ang BIR naman equals to paperwork yan lagi kasi wala pa sa vocabulary nila to be paperless. So even in USANA, if you go to our office, we have so many papers filed because very strict ang BIR. Kahit po even yung mga small bills natin or small expenses, we really have to keep the official receipts or the sales invoice kasi very sila sa pag-audit ng mga companies. So yan, you have to prepare the requirements listed in the checklist documentary requirements CDR. So in this CDR, you can see naman what are the requirements needed in order for you to register your business. So you have to check this first. I can share with you later on if the example, pero it's already in their website, and I can also share with Jever yung link ng file na to. And then if you're already prepared, you just have to proceed to the RDO Revenue District Office with jurisdiction over your business or your residence address. So don't just go to any BIR office kasi important po, you have to know where is your TIN registered, where is the RDO kung saan naka-register yung TIN nyo. Let's say if you register your business with the DTI, kung ano po yung RDO nung address ng business or yung residence address, kasi most of the time naman if you don't have an established office, you will just put your residence address. So make sure you know which RDO you belong, kasi you just don't go to any BIR office. Meron po kasi tayong mga revenue district offices, and if you are unsure, you can also check this sa BIR website. Nandun po lahat yung areas covered ng each RDO if you're not unsure. So if you're kasi sometimes, di ba, nag-change naman tayo ng addresses, but we forget naman to change ang RDO natin. Pwede naman tayo mag-transfer ng RDO kung saan tayo malapit. So let's say if you're used to register, yung registration mo is here in Metro Manila and now you're living in the province or in Baguio, then you can transfer naman po yung RDO nyo in Baguio City. So these are the list of the documents that you have to complete before you will go to the new business registrants counter. So make sure po meron daw kayong 2 copies. And if you can make triple copies na para sure, kasi sometimes BIR will ask for another copy or you have to keep a copy for yourself. So ayan, signed checklist documentary requirements, BIR Form 1901 or 1903, BIR Form 0605, BIR 1905, BIR 1906, yan. Yan po yung medyo talaga hassle kasi ang daming forms na pipilapan. But please take note, you can just download the Excel file of these forms. You don't have to print them and write it. You can just download the Excel file form and then itatype nyo na lang and then print it. Kasi very strict din po yung BIR if there are erasures on the form. And again, if you don't want to do this by yourself, you can always get a consultant to do this for you, di ba? Para naman mabawasan yung stress natin and then we can just focus on our USANA business. But of course, we won't be able to focus on our USANA business if our business is not registered. So importante talaga that we have to do it. Let us not wait for next year to do this, but we can do this registration already if you are not yet registered. So yun din yung sasabihin po natin sa mga new associates natin if they can already, because if they are already earning their commission from USANA like right now, i-register na nila yung business nila. So once these are completed, then you have to register book of accounts and pay the required fee. So the registration is only 500 pesos plus 30% documentary stamp. Ayan. So when you're done with your registration, you will be able to get your certificate of registration, approved authority to print, ask for receipt notice. So nakikita natin yung color red or kulay orange na napupo sa mga establishment because it is really a right to ask for receipt and it's the obligation of that establishment to issue official receipt. That's why it is a requirement po ng BIR na i-post natin yung notice to issue BIR receipt. And yung authority to print po, because BIR, they want to ensure that those printers that we are getting to print our official receipts are also registered with BIR. That's why it's important that we apply for authority to print because this authority to print is the one that we are going to provide to our printer to print our official receipt. And if you will ask, tagal po magpa-print ng official receipt kasi it would take a while. Naku, naisip na po yan ng BIR kasi meron na po silang ready. Yan. BIR printed receipt or invoice. So this will allow new business taxpayer to immediately start its business operation while waiting for the delivery of their printed receipts or invoices. So there are really no reasons for you not to be compliant kasi when you register pala your business with the BIR, you have the option to purchase the BIR printed receipt. Although these are limited. I think ang maximum is only 15 transactions just to allow you to start with your business. while waiting for your official receipt. So, ayan. Go to a BIR accredited printer. So ensure po natin na accredited po ng BIR yung ating printer ng ating official receipt. Kasi again, it's a crime and punishable by law if we will provide a fake official receipt. Okay, so I know all of you are professional here and you know all the ins and outs ng mga BIR registration. But we want to make this easier for our associates, especially the new ones when they're going to enroll in USANA. So talagang depende sa atin yung cascade. But please note that effective January 1, 2021, we will really deduct the 30% from your commission. Kahit po yung mga new associates yun, nakaka-enroll lang. So that is regardless of rank and regardless of amount. So where do I submit my official receipt? So we have several offices, right? We have Makati, we have Cebu, we have Davao, but the nearest to Baguio or to your, kung saan po kayo malapit, which Makati, kung kayo malapit sa Makati, if you are near Davao or you are near Cebu, you can submit your official receipts. And again, we are encouraging our associates, if they can submit already a blank booklet ng official receipts para automatic po compliant na, hindi na tayo mag-iisip na I forgot to issue official receipt to you sana, so madededuct pa tayo ng 30%. So if we will submit na ng official ng blank booklet, so already compliant na tayo. And also we have hired and invested in. So dahil nga marami tayong associates na mag-i-issue ng official receipts. So USANA invested and hired a third party. So RS Bernaldo po is one of the top accounting firms here in the Philippines. And they will be helping us collect the official receipts ng mga associates. So we are encouraging you, especially yung mga taga Baguio, you can send your official receipts na directly to RSP. This is their contact details. And this information, all this information will be put in the hub in our social media pages, so you would be aware. And if you want a copy of this presentation because you want to cascade this to your new downlines, to your own organization, you just send me an email. And I will be very happy to share it with you. So again gusto ko lang po i-share na mabilis lang talaga yung pag-register ng business sa DTI because I tried it the other night. Took me less than 5 minutes. So you just have to go to the website dti.gov.ph and then under business name registration, you just have to fill up yung mga nasa forms niya doon and then next lang, ayan, next lang. Tapos again, bayad ka ulit. So ano daw yung scope, business scope? Siyempre, tayo naman wala tayong territory here in USANA, so we can choose national kasi we're not limited naman to barangay. We're also not limited to our municipality or to our region. So we can register na our business national. If you have also clients from other places aside from Baguio City or La Union, yan, or La Trinidad, so you can register your business, but it's still up to you. So the payment is 2,000 pesos if you're going to register your business as national. So mabilis lang po yan. If your name is already validated and it's available, then you can just confirm it. And then ayan, no, business name registration. Just have to pay online and then after the payment, they will provide you na the certification. Please take note po that the TTI certification is not a permit to engage in business. Ha? Hindi po siya permit unlike the business permit. But this is required sa pag-register natin ng business. Ang hindi na po nire-require ng BIR is the mayor's permit kasi they streamline na yung ease of doing business here in the Philippines. So when we are registering our business with BIR, we are not required to immediately provide yung mayor's permit or business permit. We will have to register for the mayor's permit or business permit if we are going to establish our own office. kasi it is required by the local government unit. That is your business permit to operate your business in that said location. That's why you would need the mayor's permit or business permit. But when registering with the BIR, it's not a requirement anymore. Ni-remove na po yan ng BIR. So, makakatipid tayo ng konti kasi may additional payment din naman if we're going to register sa ating mga LGU, 'di ba? Ayan. So, these are contact details po sa ethics team. So, you can always send an email to me, Tintin po, and you can also send an email to Ruth or to Veronica. So, tatlo na po kami ngayon sa ethics team. Si Veronica, she just joined us last September 21, and she used to be with our customer service. I'm sure you are familiar with both Ruth and Veronica kasi they were both from customer service before, but they have joined the ethics team already. So tatlo na po kami that we are ready to help you and assist you. When it comes to our policies and procedures, i-email nyo lang po kami or i-chat nyo kami sa Facebook, and of course, we will be very happy to assist you naman kung meron kayong questions or concerns. Yan. So kami po sa ethics team, as I've explained a while ago, our main function talaga is to enforce the policies and procedures. So, syempre po, part ng policies natin yung pag-issue ng mga official receipts ng mga associates sa USANA. That's why we are also doing this training para i-encourage na yung mga associates to register their business. Kasi if they really don't want to issue naman official receipt, meaning to say they don't want to do the business, so they can just opt to become preferred consultant. Kasi yung mga PCs po, they are not required naman to issue official receipt kasi they're not doing networking. They're just selling the products, but they are not earning commission. So, yun yung options nila eh. Yun yung option nila, another option, if they really don't want to issue official receipt. Pero sayang naman yung commission, di ba? Ano naman yung pag-register ng business eh, I'm doing this business naman talaga, di ba? This is a long-term business. So, i-register na lang natin yung business natin para meron tayong peace of mind. Di ba? And yan. So, that's the end of my presentation. So, I think we still have time if we have questions sa ating mga attendees. I will just stop sharing. Nasaan na si
Ayan.
Hul?
Yes po. Thank you po, Ma'am Tin. Thank you for that very detailed information po. And then we always grateful sa corporate na they are always making a way na matulungan po ang mga associates. So guys, do you have any questions? So maximize natin yung chat box, guys. So if meron pang gustong i-clarify, just type in sa ating chat box. Ayan. So thank you, Ma'am Tin, kasi kanina pa kita pinapakinggan sa kabila. So, Ma'am Tin is continuously talking kanina pang alas 4. So, thank you po, Ma'am, for gracing our event training tonight. Ayan. So, check po natin if they have a question. So, Ma'am, they have a question po. Ma'am, paano daw po pag nakapagpas na ng official receipt, okay na po ba yon?
Depende po yun kasi every time that you earn commission, dapat mag-issue ka ng official receipt. Palaging 1:1. So that's why we are encouraging, mag-submit na lang po tayo ng blank booklet para USANA na yung magsusulat. I mean yung ating third party si RSB. So sila na po yung magsusulat ng mga details kasi di ba minsan, and very strict po ang BIR hindi lang pwedeng UHS or hindi lang pwedeng USANA yung susulat natin. I-share ko po kung ano yung example. Kanina pala, wait, let me share lang ha. Pinadala po kasi ito ng natin, ng accountant natin. Ayan, sample, OR. Ayan, nakita nyo po ha. Pag nagsulat tayo, ayan ang mga susulatin, di ba? Hindi pwedeng shortcut kasi very strict po talaga si BIR. So ayan, received from UHS, Essential Health Philippines Inc. Tapos yung PIN number ng UHS, complete address, tapos yung amount, ayan, yung amount. And then hindi pa dyan kasi meron po dito breakdown. Ayan, di ba? Naka-breakdown pa kasi kailangan ipakita natin yung VAT breakdown. Diba? Kapag VAT registered tayo. Yan. So, if you want na mapadali talaga ang inyong life, para ayaw niyo nang sulatin yan, pwede niyo na pong ipadala na lang yung blank official receipt nyo. Pero by booklet, hindi kasi siya pwedeng pwedeng tawag doon, pilasin. Hindi pwedeng isend yung blank OR na pinipilas, dapat by booklet. So, yan.
So grabe no. Para wala, hindi na tayo magsusulat. We will just be sending those booklets. So so generous ng corporate natin. So, ma'am, meron pa pong question po dito about what if po nasa overseas daw yung may-ari ng account, can an immediate family member do the registration for him or her?
Yes. Yes, definitely that is allowed. Mag-i-issue lang po ng special power of attorney to that representative. So kung halimbawa po sister niyo or brother niyo yung representative, you just have to issue him or her an SPA, special power of attorney, to enable him or her to transact with the BIR.
Ayan. So, I think guys, that's it kasi I think yung ibang questions natin is parang mas na-elaborate ni Ma'am kanina. So, we will be yung sabi ni Ma'am Tin kanina, pwede nating kunin yung previous yung na-present para pwedeng i-review and i-cascade natin sa ating teammates and kung paano natin ibabagsak. Ayan. So, I think we still have time and Ma'am Tin, we appreciate so much your time and I know we have a bonus message, a diamond message from one of our diamond director, the King of the North, Sir Javerly Santos.
King of
Ayan,
the North.
hi. Hi ma'am, thank you. Pero I think there are still questions dito. I-ano ko na din, i-relay ko na rin kay Ma'am Tin. Ayan, baka hindi na pansin ni Coach Rose Ann. Sabi dyan, question po, paano ko malalaman if VAT po ako or non-VAT po? Thank you.
Ayan, kasi yung VAT registration may cap yan sa income. So if you're earning 1.9 million above, kailangan mo na po mag-register as VAT. So pag below pa that, pasok pa rin tayo sa non-VAT. So based
Yun.
sa income.
Mhm. Ayan. Tapos, to answer Nina's question from Germany, yeah, iba yan. Yung check stub reprint, hindi yan yon. Kailangan pa rin natin mag-register sa BIR, yung sa process na in-explain ni Ma'am Tin. Ayan. Meron din dito, so may question pa, sabi, weekly ba po kami dapat gumawa ng official receipt? Yun na nga, you could send the whole booklet para mas convenient. Ayan. Tapos ma'am, sige ma'am. Apo. Ayan, ma'am, what if June po nag-member tapos October nag-register? Need na po ba mag-issue ng receipt for June to September commissions or kung kailan lang siya nag-register?
Yes, so if you enrolled ng June, nag-earn ka ng commission agad ng June and you just registered your business October, yes, you will have to issue official receipt starting ng June and September. So kung kailan ka nag-start mag-register sa USANA na nag-earn ka ng income within the same year na nag-register ka with the BIR. So only within the same year.
Wow, thanks ma'am. Ayan, tapos to comment din, if working po, we'll need to update our tax type to mixed income.
Yes,
Yes.
you have, yes. Kailangan niyo po mag-file ng update ng registration. Kasi na-check din po yan ng BIR. Naku, yung wala po tayong lusot sa BIR. Na-check po lahat nila yung income natin. So it's really important that we just update our registration.
Yeah, may private message sa akin, if wala pong DTI registration pero registered as self-employed professional and may receipts, okay lang po ba 'yon?
Okay na 'yon, okay na po.
Okay na din 'yon.
Okay na.
Ayan. Paano po pag nag-member daw last year, tapos this year lang nag-register?
No need naman to issue yung last year, but only starting January 2020. Only the same year na nag-register.
Question po, paano po pala yun na sa commission po namin, kami rin po mag-i-issue ng sarili naming receipt for the commission we receive from USANA, aside pa po sa customers namin to issue receipt for them.
So explain ko lang po, pag nag-issue po ang USANA ng commission, ang ibibigay po ng associate is official receipt. Okay? Official receipt. So commission is equals to official receipt. Pero pag nagbenta po tayo ng products natin sa customer, because that is an exchange of merchandise or goods, ang i-issue po natin ay sales invoice. That's why po, it is also necessary that we apply not just official receipt, but sales invoice as well. Kasi yung official receipt for services rendered po yon. Yung sales invoice for goods or merchandise.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Any
Ayan.
purchase from USANA, ang nare-receive nyo ay sales order form. Diba? So, yun yung pinaka-sales invoice natin kasi nag-purchase kayo ng goods from USANA.
Mhm. Do we also need to file quarterly BIR forms as well, beginning the time we register to USANA?
Yes, actually po, ang BIR is nire-require nila na i-disclose talaga natin when tayo nag-start doing the business.
Ayan. Required daw po ba, ma'am, na i-register pa sa DTI yung business? Or okay na yung diretso BIR na?
Actually, kaming associates, marami tayong associates na nagsabi na hindi na sila nag-register with the DTI. So talagang case-to-case basis yan, kaya important din talaga po na we have to check it with our own RDO. Para di ba hindi na tayo masayangan ng panahon. If ever na they will accept naman registration without DTI certificate.
Yeah. Ayan. Sige. Ayan. Meron pa. Si Mitch. May pahabol pa. Paano po yung case ko po sa abroad po ako? Should I register din po sa abroad so I can distribute products po dito?
Ano naman po, it's only here in the Philippines. If you're, dito lang naman po yan, law lang naman yan in the Philippines. I'm not sure po what is the law in that specific country if you have to register it as well there. Pero within the Philippines,
Okay.
ruling yan ng
Ma'am?
ating.
Ayun. Pag hindi daw active, so most likely, hindi naman siya mag-earn ng commission. So, I don't think, tama ba, Ma'am Tin, yung inactive associate, kailangan
Yes,
pa ba mag-register?
hindi na, kasi inactive naman siya. Wala siyang. Pero paano yan? May pumapasok bang commission sa mga inactive? Wala. Kasi if they're not
Oo.
AO, they are not entitled for commission.
Yeah. Tapos sabi po sa akin dito, private message, paano po if OFW sa ibang bansa hindi na pagawa ng OR? Pag kumikita po, Ma'am Tim, tama?
Yes. Basta po nag-earn kayo ng commission sa USANA, automatic po required kayo na mag-issue ng official receipt. And if you're working abroad po, dapat po mag-assign na lang kayo ng representative to register your business here in the BIR.
Ayun. Ayan. Ma'am Tin, maraming salamat. Thank you for giving time for us. Thank you, thank you.
Oo. Anytime you can invite.
Yes, feeling ko, ma'am, we will invite you again. And for sure, yung mother team namin, Team Next Gen, will hold more trainings like this. Saka rin, to comfort those na medyo nag-nosebleed talaga, it's okay. Kasi I remember, nung kami ni Carol, we were, na-impress talaga sa heart namin na kailangan na rin namin mag-register. Rin, parang ang for din nung, humingi kami ng consultation sa mga uplines, humingi rin kami ng consultation sa CPA, sa mga bookkeeper, medyo nosebleed. Ilang beses rin namin pina-explain talaga sa kanila. And ano naman, in-explain nila ng mabuti. So, to comfort you, it's okay talaga. Okay? Huwag kang masyadong ma-pressure. And, pero syempre, hindi natin papaabutin ng 2021 bago pa natin gawin to. Kasi for sure, maraming papasok na associates sa atin mula ngayon until 2021. We want to educate them and also we want to lead by example. By then, gusto natin tayo na yung nagtuturo sa kanila kung paano yung dapat gawin. And it will gradually be part of our system naman. So, hindi naman to bago sa atin. Maraming mga pinapagawa sa atin na eventually, di ba, when we got the hang of it, okay naman na. So, ayan. For sure, Ma'am Tin, we'll ask your powers again and to Ma'am Ruth as well. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much,
Ayun.
and keep safe and hope to see you soon.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Ayan. Tapos plug ko na rin, every Monday saka Thursday, meron tayong 4 p.m. Monday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Meron po tayong training. Tama, Ma'am Tin?
Yes, how to jumpstart your USANA business the right way. So, yung training po na yun talagang specific for our new associates kasi we really want to educate them on the policies and procedures and how they can properly promote the products and the income opportunity, especially in social media kasi you know what happens po, pag nag-violate sila, sinisisi nila yung mga sponsor nila at mga upline kasi hindi sila tinuruan. Di ba? Di ba, Jerv? Hindi po si mentor ko yun eh.
Totoo ba yan, ma'am? Kaya iba talaga maging iba ang may alam, sabi nga nila.
Yes. Pag may new associate, pa-attendin lang po natin ng ethics training para hindi nila tayo babalikan na hindi natin sila sinabihan ng tamang gagawin.
Yes. Ayan. Tapos to add rin dun sa ating dun sa tax, no? Hindi siya komplikado according to some of our teammates who registered. Ang ginawa lang kasi ni Ma'am Tin kanina, dinetail niya talaga, 'di ba? Even yung i-expect mo pag nasa BIR kayo mga forms, linatag pa ni Ma'am Tin, o 'di ba? Saan ka nakahanap ng business mo pero may ganyang klaseng support sa atin? Tama, if you ask the business people who started their own traditional business, wala naman silang nakukuha ang ganong klaseng suporta. And I hope dahan-dahan magkaroon tayo ng magandang perspective about this, 'di ba? Kumbaga, I remember nung kami ni Carol nag-register na kami, nakikita ko yung mga ginagawang daan, 'di ba? So sinasabi namin, "Oh, yan yung tulong natin sa gobyerno natin." Ganyan. Ayan. So, 'di ba? Tulong natin sa bansang Pilipinas. What else?
Yes.
Ayun, ako personally hindi kasi ako nag-register. Hindi ako yung nag-register. Kumuha ako ng yung sinabi ni Ma'am Tin, third, ano ba tawag doon? Humanap ako ng mag-aasikaso for me para less hassle. Ayan. Marami nakakaalam and for sure the coaches and the mentors know about it so you could also ask from them. Inuna na muna namin kayo as leaders and gradually i-disseminate rin natin to dahan-dahan sa mga new associates natin. By then alam na natin yung the right words to say, 'di ba? Tsaka the right approach to them. So basically yun lang and madami pa tayong magkakaroon ng gantong trainings, huwag kayong mag-alala para dahan-dahan talagang sink in sa inyo. Okay, yan. May nag-comment para hindi daw masakit. Oo naman, hindi totoo, di ba? Lalo yung gobyerno natin ngayon, kailangan nila ng pera. We want to help them. Di ba? Ayan, so may training pa tayo ng 7:30. So let's all prepare for our training on ng 7:30. And I hope na-appreciate niyo yung meeting natin na to, tong training na to, and the time na binigay nila Ma'am Tin at saka ni Ma'am Ruth and the whole ethics team. So, okay lang ba mag-unmute tayo and let's give our thank you messages to Ma'am Tin?
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Ma'am. Salamat po
Thank
sa
you po.
Thank you po.
time po.
Thank you, Ma'am Tin.
Thank you, Ma'am Tin. Thank you po.
Thank you po. So there guys, so may konting pabaon, a little bit of announcement sa mga nandito pa. Ayan, so reminders sa mga BGP natin, ayan, sa completion of PPPS. So until November 13, ayan, and then sa Team Up Step Up din. So same deadline, November 13. And guys, sa UMB, grabe, so may change sa ano to, requirement ng laro, ganyan. So, 'di ba, yung mga requirement points qualification natin, included na yung pinag-rank advance mo. So for example, ang dami kasing nag-builder, 'di ba? So if you're a builder now, so included na yung $200 mo for that qualification na $500. So yan, so mas madali na siya. And then ano pa, 'di ba? It's so refreshing na maging legitimate, 'di ba? The road to legitimacy, ganyan. So ayan, gawin na natin guys before this year ends kasi baka mas masakit kasi yung disadvantage kaysa maraming advantage kung gagawin natin siya ngayon, and we are a law-abiding citizens, di ba, mga USANA individuals. Ayan. And then ayun, thank you for coming in here guys, and kung meron pa tayong mga further questions, I think napakita naman ni Ma'am Tin yung mga dapat nating i-message, so let's bark up the right tree. Ganyan. So good evening guys, good night, good morning, and see you sa Monday hustle natin. Ayan. So rally your guests and follow-ups. Good night, good evening. Good morning
Thanks,
sa iba.
Coach Roseanne. Thanks, Coach Roseanne. Bye, guys. See you 7:30. Huwag mawawala. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Coach Roseanne. Thank you po.
Thank you, Coach.